the religion and faith. I don't know if Islam is regarded as religion or is regarded as faith, and what's the difference between the two according to Islam?
Thank you very much. A very good afternoon to you and all our listeners. It's always good to be here.
Yes.
And we are grateful for the opportunity to share the knowledge that we have and hope everyone is going to be benefited. Understanding you well, we are talking about faith and religion. What is faith? What is religion? In Islam, we have terms that we use for faith. It's called Iman. And religion, the word that is used for religion is Deen. So the Quran tells us that Inna Deena Inda Allahi Islam. Indeed, the religion with the Almighty God is that way of submission to the will of the Almighty God. And in another verse of the Quran, talking about faith, the Almighty God says that the believers, it means people who have faith, they are called believers. So he says, Al-mu'minuna alladhina amanu billah. The believers are those who have faith, who believe in the Almighty God. Wa rasulihi, and his messenger. Walam yartabu, and they do not have doubt. So when we are asked to define faith, it is to believe in the Almighty God, to believe in the messengers of the Almighty God, and that also includes believing in the angels of the Almighty God and many other things that we are taught to believe in. And to do so with conviction, that is very important. You do not have doubt. You can't say that you are a believer or you have faith when you have doubt.
Yes.
So you must not have doubt in that which you are believing in. You must have firm conviction.
Yes.
Now, when a person has faith, firm conviction in something, we say that person is a believer in that which they believe in. I don't know what you believe in, but I can talk about my beliefs as a Muslim. And then when we talk about religion, if I may sum up what is religion. Religion is an expression of your faith. For example, if I believe is in the heart, faith is in the heart. Faith is intangible. You can't touch it. You can't see it. It is something that is private. It is something that resides inside the heart.
Yes.
If I believe in God, only me and God know that I believe in him. Other people, they don't know. That's why we have a term in Islam which is known as nifaq or hypocrisy. We have munafiqin, we have the hypocrites. Who are the hypocrites? They are people who say with their tongues what is not in their hearts. When they are with the believers, they say, we believe together with you. But deep down inside the recesses of their hearts, they know that we don't believe in any part or even an iota of whatever was being said. So belief is actually in the heart. That's where the real believer resides, in the heart. Another example to clarify between faith and religion. Faith is equated to a tree. And this tree, faith and religion, both faith and religion, they are equated to a tree. And you know, a tree has got different parts. And faith, its position is like roots. So the roots are the ones that go deep in the ground, and they are the ones that feed the entire tree. For the branches of the tree to grow, for the tree to produce, The roots must be alive. The moment the roots are dead, then that tree, you will see after some time it will fall down. It will dry up and it will fall down.
Yes.
Why? Because it has got no roots. So what the roots do is they hunt for the food and the nutrients that are essential for the tree, and they feed into that tree. And we see that the roots are alive and are genuine when we see the tree blossoming. It gives good fruits. And these fruits that we see on the trees, the leaves that we see, the shade that in turn the tree will provide, the different benefits of the tree, the oxygen that it is going to give out. These are the fruits of the tree. And what am I saying? I am saying that faith alone is not visible, but faith is seen through religion. What is religion? When you check your dictionary, it will tell you that it is the religion. It is a set of beliefs, values, morals, practices, worship. When you are fasting, you are practicing religion. When you are praying, you are practicing religion. When you are baptizing, you are practicing religion. When you are doing, all this, when you are giving tithe, you are practicing religion.
Oh, so according to Islam, there's no difference between faith and religion.
No, there is difference. The difference, I am saying that religion and faith are two different things. Faith is what sits inside the heart.
But
Religion is what we
you
see
do.
outside.
Okay, I understand.
So if you say, what religion do you belong to? I say, I am a Muslim. So this is what I believe in, the teachings of Islam, and they are in my heart. How do you see that I am a Muslim? You see through the way I dress, the way I talk, the way I walk, what I eat, what I don't eat, how I pray. These are the religious teachings of Islam.
And those are rituals. You confirm those are
Rituals are practices.
Those practices you are talking about,
They are what
rituals.
forms religion.
Oh, it means that religion, like the Islam you're talking about, is a religion, and it also have the rituals in it.
Every religion has got rituals, but the unfortunate part is when I use the word ritual around, especially people within our societies, what comes into their mind is often enough the word ritual has been associated with some cultural practices
Burning smokes.
things that are associated with paganism or with backwardness and with cultural practices that are backward. You see, no, those are rituals. No, the word ritual, it means to practices that are done in the form of, that are informed by a belief. So when the cultural people are doing some practices, they are doing them informed by their beliefs. So they have their own. If you look at our traditional African traditional religion, they have rituals which are practices that are informed by their beliefs. When you look at Christians, they have got their own rituals which are informed by their beliefs. When you look at Muslims, we have our own rituals which are informed by our beliefs.
Zambori na bafunzi, even Pastor Chibase, when he's doing his prayers, he's doing rituals.
When you are baptizing, you are performing rituals. A ritual. Yes, that's a ritual.
Na bafunzi bamwampiswa napa Zambori bachi baptizer.
It's a ritual. Yes, it is a ritual. But the only difference is it's the faith that informs that ritual.
Oh, it means that this ritual, you don't burn the calabash and smokes. It's another kind of ritual.
It's another kind of ritual.
But it's also,
there is no religion. There is no religion without any ritual. And faith, there is no faith with no anyone who is gathering, any people who gather together in the form of, it may be praying, it may be doing any activities together, then they are practicing religion. The moment you see pastor is coming from the church and he was gathered with other people calling themselves believers, it means it becomes a religion. Why? Because we are seeing action and outward action. Do you know that there are people who practice faith, but those people who will never know them? Why? Because they say, I believe in God. That's it. I don't follow any system. I don't have any association with anyone. Those are the only people who can claim that I'm a person who belongs to a faith without religion. But as long as you have outward practices, then you are practicing religion.
Thank
but
you so much.
Faith without action, that is, the action is in religion. But religion with no faith, then that is dead. These two things, they have to coexist.
Thank you so much, Imam. Can you confirm with me here, maybe, for the listeners out there? Are you saying that religion and faith, they are the same, and what is done in religion, it is done in faith? That's what you are saying.
What I'm saying, the long and short of what I'm saying is, faith is like a light, and religion is like a path, and the whole world is darkness. In order for a person to walk on the correct path, he will need the faith to light the path so that the person can know where he's walking. So where he is walking, that is the religion.
It's the same thing. It works together.
It works together.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Imam. Zwa zwino hapo vho mupfa Imam